So I'm sitting here. It's 9:59. The Chrisley Knows Best fall premiere's about to start. And I'll give you updates in every commercial break. There will be spoilers, just so y'all know. So I would watch the show first. So it's 10:07. It's the first commercial break from the Chrisley Knows Best mid-season premiere. So it's getting pretty interesting so far. It's kind of predictable though. So it starts out, Todd and Julie are in bed discussing what can they get for the kids to do. And Julie's like, we'll just let them do whatever they want. We're going to have a romantic time for ourselves. Todd, of course, is concerned. Like, can't let all this happen. They'll do something crazy. So Julie and Todd are trying to do stuff, romantic things, while the kids and Nanny Faye go off and do their own thing. So Lindsay and Savannah go horseback riding, and Faye goes with them, but she can't do that because she's so old. She has to talk to the cowboys in Hawaii. Then, of course, Lindsay and Savannah have zero idea which ocean they're in for Hawaii. I mean, come on. Y'all crazy? I don't think Lindsay went to college, but Savannah's in college. She ought to know that Hawaii's in the Pacific Ocean. So anyway, Chase and Grayson go jump off like a 30-foot cliff into water, and they aren't answering their phones. Todd and Julie are doing a hula lesson, and of course, Todd has to go get a drink of water, but you know he's not doing that. He has to go call Chase and Grayson to make sure they're not up to anything. Well, they're in the water. They don't have their phones on them. Todd's really, really concerned about everybody else that's going on, as usual. So it's really hard for him to focus on having a romantic 20th anniversary romance time with his wife. Which really, that's typical Todd. Let's come back on. So it's 10:17. It's on the next commercial break. It's getting really interesting. I didn't think things would turn out this way. So first, of course, when Lindsay and Savannah went horseback riding, and Nanny Faye had to hang out with the cowboys. Of course, she had to do a little bit of gambling, a little bit of drinking, or a lot bit of drinking, and now she got completely drunk, which is exactly what Todd doesn't want her to do. Drink and flirt with men. So then, shows Todd again trying to be in control of everybody, make sure everybody is safe, because he knows with his family, somebody's got to be up to something. Of course, Julie wants this to be a nice, romantic, relaxing weekend, or not weekend, week or so, where Todd doesn't even think about the kids. But of course, he has to go text them. He books this cruise for her, not like cruise ship, like it's just like a tiny ship to go around Hawaii. And of course, it ended up being not the right cruise for them. It was an EDM cruise, electronic dance music. Well, Todd didn't know what that meant, so he just booked the cruise for her, wanted it to be romantic. And it was all like younger people rocking out. Yeah! So then Julie had to go to the bathroom on the cruise. And then Todd, of course, went texting Grayson, asking where they were, where he and Chase were. And he said, in Lahaina. So Julie came up and saw Todd texting, and she was not happy. It's supposed to be all about them two having a romantic getaway, but Todd's all worried about everybody else. So they show up to Lahaina. I guess that's an island in Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, so I guess. And then they run into Chase and Grayson. And then Julie figures it out. This was no coincidence. She knows Todd knew that they were there. She was completely disgusted. They were going to go have a romantic dinner in Lahaina. And then Julie's like, Well, y'all two can have Todd to yourself, because my party of two just turned into a party of one. So they all get back to the hotel. They have no idea where Julie is, because she's not happy with Todd. And then Todd gets back, and then Faye is completely drunk. Oh, here it is. It's getting crazy. So it's 10:27. The episode is almost over. So it came back. You saw Todd and Julie in bed together. Julie finally showed up, and she's like hesitant to really do much with him because she thinks that he'll screw it up. So then they go riding on ATVs, which is a little motorbike thing. They all arrive on there. Then, of course, Grayson gets put with Faye, who Faye won't go more than like 2 miles an hour. So then Grayson tells everybody to stop so he can go on Savannah's. He grabbed on her back, and they started going on a motorbike. And Savannah, who has a fantastic driving record, she got in like 5 accidents, and she got a speeding ticket one time for going 25 miles over the speed limit. She and him go crashing into the bushes. You see the camera on there, and it, boom, boom, boom. Luckily, they were okay. But then you see that it was just a cover-up, the ATVs. They go down a path, and they end up at this scene set up with some hula dancers and some drummers and some, whatever you call it, ukuleleers. But Todd put a whole thing together for them to renew their wedding vows. So you got to see them get remarried. It was really sweet. So I think he made up for all that he did. And now there was just a short preview for this next episode that's coming on. So Chase gets in an accident, and he has to put he like injures his brain or something. It's gonna be so. I mean, it's a good show, but it's gonna be, yeah, you know. I think it's coming up. So it's 10:37. Actually, Chase wasn't in a car accident. The commercial was a little bit misleading. He had to go get surgery to get his wisdom teeth out, which, you know, I've had enough of dentists nowadays. So he is really freaking out. They have to put him under. Of course, he and Todd hate needles. Todd just watched them. I mean, I don't love needles, but sometimes I have to have them. Anyway, at the same time, well, actually before that, Lindsay decided that, so she came in and saw Jackson, her son, with Todd, and Todd was giving him candy. Well, Lindsay's like, we don't do all that at my house. At my house, we're healthy. So then Todd unwillingly agreed, in order to keep letting Jackson come over to his house, that he was going to have to go 5 days eating healthy and working out. So Julie and Lindsay make this meal with some veggie bacon. Oh, yuck. All this other healthy stuff. And Todd's like, I'd rather go see Chase get his wisdom teeth out than eat any of this. That's pretty low, woman. If somebody would rather go to a dentist than eat that food. So yeah, Chase is going into surgery. He got all loopy. So Chase isn't excited. And Todd actually feels bad for him, but hopefully I don't have to get wisdom teeth out soon. Alright, here it is. So it's 10:48. It's in a commercial. It's getting really weird. So Chase got his wisdom teeth out. And Todd and Grayson came to see him. And he's like, I'm really proud of for getting my teeth out. I'll call you later, nurse. And the nurse was like, oh, I guess I'll call you later. It was a guy. And then Chase is like, you can promise. And then the guy, when Pinky promised, like, you gotta kiss him when you will. And then Chase and Grayson and Todd were on their way home. Well, of course, first they had to put the ice pack on like all around here. And of course he's like, "Don't mess with my hair." And then they were on their way home, Grayson, Todd, and Chase. And Todd's like, Grayson's like, "Hey, Daddy, can you buy me a nice car?" And then Todd's like, "Yeah, I did. I bought you a Ferrari. You went and done crashed into another car. Police at our house to come get you." He's like, "What you gonna do when you go to jail?" Chase is like, "I don't have my Ferrari." If I go to jail one night and I'm a Ferrari anymore, life is horrible. So I just imitated what's going on with Chase. I've gone through surgeries like that where they put anesthesia in me. I've never gotten that loopy. He's got to be exaggerated. So I get a little tired and my speech gets a little funky. But I can remember it. He says he can't remember it at all. And then everybody else goes to this workout, which is crazy, insane hard. I was just looking like, what? Todd and Julie realized they weren't in shape. That's why it was so hard. And they were hungry, and they're just on this bet, and they're just not having a good time. So Lindsay suggested everybody go stay home with Chase, but then Todd and Julie go to the farmer's market, and they get some unhealthy stuff like donuts. Okay, it's back on. So it's 10:57. The show's almost over. And so Lindsay found out that Todd and Julie went eating some things they weren't supposed to be at the farmer's market. Of course, she had to ask Grayson what they had. And he told them everything. He said, of course, that Todd had 2 donuts and that Julie had some grilled cheese. It's just cheese and bread. Anyway, Lindsay went and cooked a meal with them, with Julie, and Julie explained to her that it didn't take overnight to make the bad eating habits. It's not gonna go away overnight. So then Julie, when she cooked the dinner, she surprised Todd and said, "You know that spaghetti? That pasta is whole wheat. That sausage is a healthy kind." Todd had absolutely no idea, so Julie's happy now. She can make something healthy, and Todd won't realize it. So Chase got up, and Todd's like, "Well, the dead has arisen." And of course, Chase got some ice cream, and of course, Julie put whipped cream and a cherry on it. And Todd wanted some, you know. He's not supposed to be doing that. So there was a preview for the next week's show, and Todd's planning his own funeral or something? I gotta see that. Why in the world would he do that? So stay tuned for next week. The end of the show's about to come out. So it just ended. There was like a preview for all the new stuff that's gonna come the rest of the season. It's gonna be an interesting season, alright. So y'all watch Chrisley Knows Best Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on USA Network. It looks like it's going to be a really good season. So I forgot to tell y'all that according to News, Amber Rose has been confirmed for Dancing with the Stars this season. But at the same time, ABC won't comment. I personally think she will be. She's the closest we've had to a confirmation so far. So apparently she's the ex-wife of Wiz Khalifa. She's a fashion designer, model, actress. I mean, she's fine, I guess. I have no idea who she is, really. I just looked her up a little bit. But, I mean, she looked like she could have some personality out there. If she can dance, that's yet to be seen. But anyway, I'm very tired. I gotta get up early in the morning tomorrow, go get a parking space. Gotta be at campus at 10 o'clock, but if I wait till anywhere near 10, I probably won't get a parking space. So I will see you all tomorrow. I'm just a bear living a crazy life.